Alright, so in this one we are going to be doing the best team build guide and equips for Mr. Ultra Gogeta Blue, but the new one, not this one. He's the surrogate, just for the clairvoyant sake of where we're at. But we are getting a new one. He is a red range type. We are hoping for more even stats for this guy for better team builds, but because in Ultra, I mean, you're going to have it where they're most likely going to be leaders slotted, and then here's slop, and that's kind of what it is. But just because we're already here on a Fusion Warrior, let's just go to the Fusion Warrior tag and see if there's anything to build. I wouldn't say there's too much. I mean, I've seen a little bit more MZ usage recently within himself. Maybe you could even build it where MZ's the leader. You have a full Fusion bench here. You could do something like this, and then you could do like something like this, or whatever the hell, some bullshit here that kind of correlates this all together. Again, I definitely wouldn't say this is the best team that's going to hit Mr. Ultra Gogeta Blue, but I want to do some, I don't even know if there's a last, I guess you could do that. If you want to do something like this, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing ever, but still, the merit of running a full Fusion Warrior team does coexist. I mean, FSG exists there, maybe a little buff of Fusion within all of this. We are not getting anything for a Fusion buff anytime soon, because Red Broly, TGB, those are not Fusion buffs, right? But nonetheless, there's a Fusion team that you can kind of make, and I do think the duo ship within Red Gogeta Blue, as well as Legend Super Vegito, can be a nice duality. It does exist, but again, that is just a roster that exists. Now, to really look at the real teams that are just kind of going to be running, because it's PvP, you're running the real teams, probably going to do something like this. You're just probably going to do something like this. I mean, really, there's no reason not to. Even if Bardock is not going to get buffed by Rose there, it just is what it is. I mean, again, this is more so assuming the more, far away stats, even this will work because it doesn't really matter too much. The bench for this would be pretty simplistic, though. Again, let's assume he's red, so we put, like, Red Bardock here as a bench, who's now a very good Red Saiyan Zenkai buffer. You want to put, yellow bench, blue bench, Namek Goku. You could put Mr. LF Bardock, and then you have, let's say, again, blue Nameku, and then boom, there's your team. Again, UGB just, again, being a surrogate as a purple, yes, but still the whole premise being that he is the red UGB that is dropping. This would be probably one of the better teams in the game. I know you don't want to run into this. I know I don't want to face this. I know probably not going to be the best of the best, but still a team. And to mind you, a team that will be one of the best that can run around is going to be him alongside the new Broly, because they're meant to work together. One's red, one's green. Clearly, they're meant to be together. They're actually meant to be a duo ship that's good against the Bardock Rose duo ship. Like, they have assets to them within that. So if we were to use a surrogate here, I'll just use this green Broly as a surrogate, and then boom, you run them together. Again, UGB is going to get that leader slot for most of the time of his life. Even to look at the Red Saiyan Zenkai buffers, again, you are really opting for Red Bardock. Red Saiyan is notoriously ass, and maybe you're building like a more fusion thing, and you kind of can force, let's say, where it is, instead of Red Bardock here, you're going to run Vegito on this team. You're trying to make it where it's more so a fusion base, and it's like, okay, here's red, purple, green, and then Broly's on leader. It's a more fusion bench. You have red Super Gogeta on the bench there because you have Broly on leader slot. Maybe there's some more merit to that, but most likely it's going to be this duo ship on top of just kind of any third. I mean, if you want to run it, or it's even the easiest of the easiest, you just do this. This is going to be one of the better teams in the game, and more so equip-wise, if you're looking at it, yes, these are going to be some, obviously, for just Mr. Purple Gogeta Blue here, but a lot of these equips can be run around for more. Let's say this equip here, he's going to get Pure Strike there. If he is more even, it'll work out. Or you can get that for base health, special damage, ult damage, as well as Pure Strike 15% because all Saiyans on the team. This equip here is going to give you Pure Strike or Pure Blast, depending, so you can literally subjectively do this. He is opting for this equip because he is making this equip be run. You do also have this equip from FSG that can't run on this guy because he has movies, he's Fusion Warrior, so you're going to have that equip accessibility. It's a fusion. They have a billion zillion equip accessibilities, whether it be Strike, whether it be Blast. They will have a billion zillion. There's more Strike-based equip, there's more Strike-based equip as well. Tons of options. You want to run this equip here, you're going to have Gogeta. Guess what? Gogeta Blue, Gogeta. Oh my god, Pure Blast there. Let's say you're going to run this equip here. Let's say you're going to run, oh my god, let's think of a different third that's not Broly. Well, let's scroll down just a little bit here. Actually, you know what? Let's not even scroll. Let's just simmer out and find him real quick. Boom! Napgeta. Oh my god, what do you need for this other Pure? You need a Vegeta clan. Napgeta, Vegeta. It's very easy. This game is very much giving you quite literally everything, as well as, to mention, because I mention this every time, there will be new equips. There's going to be a new PvP equip. There's going to be the new co-op equip. There's going to be new Awakened equips. There's going to be new other equips. When we got the Xenoverse stuff, we got all these new equips, and those were optimal equips on Rose. Matter of fact, 2 of the 3 equips from the Xenoverse are optimal on Rose. So even the ones I put out there were sure very good, but suboptimal to the best. So even the equips that are already here could be just replaced by those amazing equips that do drop and will drop. So you also have to factor that in. Another equip, it literally has Gogeta Blue on it. Do you think Gogeta Blue can run it? Probably, yes, right there. If other character is Gaki, Rose, Gaki yet again, another character is Movies, Broly, right there again. This equip is fully runnable on this team of Rose, Broly, as well as Gogeta Blue. So there's infinite opportunities, there's infinite resources. I would like to believe this can be run. No, actually, cannot be run on them. Okay, makes more sense because it is for 6 tier units, which are separate at first. This equip, very good. If you do have the star requirement for it, it's a 7-star requirement, so that's a lot of base blast. Also health, like super strong equipment. That's just a normal ass gold that you can get just like that for free. I wouldn't opt to run any defense equips on this guy. Just wouldn't really make much sense. He doesn't really strike you as any defensive mold. Maybe Broly, and I'll touch on that in Broly's video. I don't want to touch too much on Broly in this because it's not his. But there's just a plethora of opportunities to run equips. Again, teams you're going to have where it's Broly, Nappa, like the top tier units now are going to be run alongside the newest top tier units. It's just what it is. Yeah, I kind of build your little fusion team there to kind of cope and hope for things, but realistically, this is going to be one of the better teams. This with Rose instead, this with Bardock instead, like, it's just going to be the simplistic thing, right? You're just going to slop on and then boom, slop on and then boom, and then now we're all set, ready to go. And I believe, does Bardock, or Broly, I believe Broly does Saiyan Z ability there, so it actually does work out for Broly as well. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. I would say the top tiers are pretty dominant of being what the top tiers are of Bardock, Rose, Broly, Gogeta. Like, those are gonna be the top tiers of the game. But maybe there'll be a little bit more sneaks to, like, you could run this guy. It's subtly really good against this unit, but then it's subtly really bad against this guy. I feel like there's something that's gonna kind of something more from this. So well, it is getting a little bit less stale, the meta. I would say we're still kind of in a spot where we're just hoping for something big to, like, really open it up. Because these units open it up for, like, a cool 40%. To really open the game up, we need, like, the Red Broly's equipment to be amazing, Yellow Goku Black's equipment to be amazing. We need the Part 2 units to be, like, this level of tier of goodness. And, I mean, compared last year, Part 2 units, they were fucking broken. More Kaioken than Apeless, but they were still really top tier. We need that caliber of unit to really open everything. I actually feel like Part 2 could actually properly, positively impact the game this year instead of last year where it literally murdered 99% of the game and 99% of units that are being run around. But some team builds there, again, not the full thing. We are hoping for equipments that'll be better than these, but again, this guy is a fusion. He is Movies. They have infinite billion resources, so hope this helps. A little quick one. Don't want to drag this out for you. Good luck on your summons for Gogeta Blue. I know a lot of people will be summoning for him. And maybe anticipate an Ultra Plan Part 3. I mean, I would say it makes no sense for Part 1 because, like, okay, UVB, like, this guy's already red. UGB, okay, that's just gonna... We have a new UGB as well as we have a green unit dropping. Like, let's not do that. But maybe in Part 3, we could do that. Kind of see, like, Gogeta Blue and Gogeta Blue, both red, plot equip. Maybe something there within team builds could adjust, but for now, I would say one of this or these others that I've put out there in those equips. I mean, you just got it all for free, bro. Again, hope for even stats for yourself so your team builds are more accessible. If not, more so a Napgeta build probably be the more optimal setting, like Napgeta, Bardock, Gogeta Blue. Like, you could do anything of these, like, top tiers, and it's pretty easy. What do you guys think? I'll see you in the next one.